Hello guys, today I thought to do a quick fish room tour, show everyone around what's going on, what I've got going on, what plans I've got. Let's get into it. So this is what I call my beginner's planted tank. I've thrown it all together over the last few months. People who were watching it really enjoyed it. The water wisteria hasn't done anything since I got it, and the snails are nailing it, so there's obviously been a problem with it. The leaves looked off colour when I got it. They look quite dark. Limnophilia has exploded. That was crapping out on me when I first got it. I got 5 sprigs or 5 stems, put them in 5 different tanks, and 2 stems survived, and it blew up in one tank. It's taken off in this tank, and to be honest, it's starting to get to one of my favourite plants. The way it's taken off, it's doing well, it looks amazing. Hormones down there, flew up there, it's going around in circles at the top. That's flying, looks alright. And we've got Rotala, Ludwigia, Bacopa, my favourite 3. Staples, like if you want to get into stem plants, get them 3. I've got some in the pond. If you want me to send you some cheap, let me know. Valsneria, Elodiodensa is my favourite plant to get a tank started with. Just balances it. Wabenmuster at the back there. Don't know whether you can see it. Me Val, look at that flying. Val's nailing it. The tank's looking great. I'm thinking of getting shut of these guppies. They don't do well in here. And I've got these angels as a breeding pair. They don't seem to be doing much breeding, so I don't see the point in having them if they're not doing any breeding, to be honest. So in this tank, when I stripped the big 4 footer down with the that was my low-tech tank, and set up my Walstad, that's now my Walstad tank. Took all these blue dream shrimp out, or blue shrimp, whatever you want to call them. Took them all out, they'd bred. Struggling to breed them in here because I've got a few leftover plants that are looking a bit worse for wear. But I've got the Waponga Red Lasers, and whenever they have shrimplet, the red lasers just eat them. So I want to separate these shrimp from the rainbows. I want to get the rainbows into the beginner tank, and like I say, I want to clear all the fish out there apart from the Wabenmusters. So I'll have a tank for the Wapongas, and you can go in there and check out them. Like, they haven't really coloured up at all, but hopefully they do soon. But cool fish. I need to do a bit of culling. I need to put the shrimp somewhere away from the Wapongas. Don't know what to do with this tank, to be honest. I might empty it and shut it down in a while. I'd like to shut a few of my tanks down, make less is more sometimes. Peppermint Bristlenose, they're amazing. I could do with there's one there, there's one at the back, and then one lives under this little rock with the nubis on top of it. Got a boost there. This Rotala is starting to take off again. Must be some nutrients in the water. There's me Goyder Rivers, guys. There must be about 30 of them in there. And eventually they will be going to live in this tank. Like, I really want to get this tank sorted. Check out the cherry shrimp. I'm absolutely smashed with cherry shrimp. I want to make some of these available. Check out that. There's one of my male bristlenose. I'm not too excited about these male bristlenose anymore. Look, shrimp. They're all upstairs on the floating plants as well. They love it up there. It seems to be mainly the females. Look, shrimplets on the glass. Don't know whether you can see that there. There's one there as well. There's one there. There's one there. They're just everywhere. So, but I love these. I want to get these out of this tank. I want to set up a big colony somewhere. Like, I might split them, sell half, and then set up another colony, do a bit of culling. But I want to plant this tank. I'd like to get all the shrimp out and then date it, to be honest, and get some monster plants. I want to get some Apongigitans that I haven't got, and this would be the perfect tank for it. That was me bought as a Crenum natans, and that ain't the plant that was in the pictures. That looks like a Crenum tyanum to me. So I'm a bit bummed about that. Don't know what to do about that, but because the Crenum tyanum gets absolutely massive, so a bit of a bummer, to be honest. The Walstad tank, it's absolutely flying. It's a bit cloudy today to be. I've fed heavily twice today in here because starting to see a bit of deficiency in the nutrients, even though I'm absolutely smashing it with food. So, but everything's growing like mad. Like all these lilies, when I had them in the other tank, they didn't do nothing. If you go back and watch my old videos, I can't remember which one it is, but they're absolutely smashing it. The dwarf sage is like, I planted it up to there and it's taken off. Check this out. That is a week's worth of duckweed. There's a ton of snail on these crypts. I don't know what's going on. I don't know whether it's because of Freddy and they're eating the food. Crypt loosened, crypt went eye, and then Amazon sword, Amazon sword. That Amazon sword is from the old tank. And then there's ocelot reds over there. Then there's the Brazilian pennywort. Some of it won't sit in the tank. There's me Boesemani. These Boesemani are awesome. I absolutely love these fish. That one's coloured up. It turns on every now and again. Sometimes it looks bright orange, sometimes it looks grey, but a bit of a cloud in here today. Sure it'll clear up. Pongigatans at the back. I don't know whether that's Crispus or Vivacious or what. My local fish shop doesn't put tags on them, name tags. And then there's the one I can never pronounce, Boesemani Anus. And then there's a Madagascar lace down there. It puts a leaf out and then the leaf melts. So I don't know what's going on with that. But I don't know whether it's the Madagascar, the Pongigaton Madagascensis, or the Henkianus. I know it ends in anus. I just can't remember the rest of the name. It begins with the Helk or Henk, Ianus. But yeah. Bacopa, sword, crypts. That's a Reuben. Can't remember the actual name of that sword, but it was stunning. So I thought I'd have to buy myself it. And then the absolute unit of a crypt, Crenum calamastratum. That's but I definitely want its big brother, the Crenum natans. But I'll have to put up with it. Just this will have to be my favourite plant for now. My bulbs, I absolutely love lily bulbs. My Pongigatans. I'm going to that Boesemani is there's one big leaf on it. But I want to get another one. Lights are going down, they look quite bright because the auto balance, but it's bloody dark now. I want to get some Pongigatans for in here. I say, when I get all the shrimp out, I might sell half. Might do a deal like 10 for 25 quid with 2 free or something. Which is like, you know, like the shops are selling them 35 quid for low grade. Now, look at that young one there. Red legs and everything. That's not low grade at all. My shrimp are doing really well. They're really high grade. Focus. Check them out. This painted one. Flying. The Limonophilia. The shrimp bush. It's flying. Ludwigia repens. Rotala rotundifolia. Flying. I might drop another one of each in there now. There's my little female bristlenose pleco. So in the long term, I want to empty this out, get it dirted, get some Pongigatans, some heavy root feeders in here, might get some rare swords, and just grow big plants. I was thinking of doing my own dirt and then doing like a dirt mix that can absorb loads of nutrients, and then doing big water changes, dosing it with ferts, maybe smashing it with CO2, getting some highlights on there. What do you reckon? There's the pond, everything's flying. We've just had a ton of rainfall, but everything was growing out the pond, and now it's gone back down because the water levels rose by a few inches. But it's looking awesome. Still a bit green. I'm thinking about getting a shade cloth. But other than that, everything's flying. So we checked out Stubbs' video the other day about goldfish. I didn't realise Stubb was into goldfish. Like, I don't know why I didn't know, but I've been massive into goldfish for years, so I thought I'd show him some love and restock with Sarasa. So I've got a Sarasa in here somewhere. Don't know where she is at the moment, but she was fat, and hopefully I've got a male. Me and the lad at the fish shop spent ages pulling all the Sarasa out the pond section and looking for a male. This is like skin body type, it's got no breeding stars, so hopefully it's not a female. Yeah, I don't know where my goldfish is, but I'm going to get this one in quick. They look about the same size, to be honest. Don't want to get none of that pond water in my tank, in my pond. There she is, or he, hopefully. So here's my high-tech tank. This is absolutely flying. I'm considering taking it apart, redoing it. The Manica Pruda are in there. I'm not sure what to do with them. I got them as a breeding setup, and there's 4 males by the looks of it, so I'm not sure what to do. And last but not least, my immersed grown plants. It's the Ludwigia repens. I don't know what that is actually. I've never seen that before. Does anyone know what that is? It seems to be throwing out a few sprouts now. It's looking alright. And then the Rotala rotundifolia, look at all that. That looks like it's about to go off big time. It's got tons of tiny little shoots on it. Me Bacopa doesn't seem to really be doing much, but I'll keep it damp and see how I get on. I'm sure it'll convert eventually, but just for me it's just playing with it, learning what it'll do when it's growing immersed, see how I can transit. But it's, you know, doesn't look like it's dying or anything, so. But this one looks like it's about to explode, so I'm definitely excited about this one. See where we get with this. And this one, you know, there's bits of growth. I'm sure it'll figure it out. It's obviously a bit of playing. That stem there looks a bit dead. I could always try redoing it and planting them in the soil, see how that goes, so it roots. I just thought lying it out, it'd let the stem send out shoots. See little bits of growth just there. I don't know whether you can see that on camera. There. So hopefully on one side comes out a shoot and the other side the root. We'll see how we get on, eh?